academic, and matured sports.
Etie Nyamia Duma and Nenumre UEFA Champions League night games bebaso nyasem ketwakra games bebaso UEFA Champions League is back na big games bebaso ebi krasenka games niemo bi be 5 niemo bi 8 mu ho ye boni nyina simultaneously dia ha adwene After much as about so say getting in a hobby, Emma Bibi at me kama. And then I made so dear more quaba, dear Buffy, Queen so 91.9 then Trauma Radio Sports. I'm running from Jumadiani Deprono. I will film and a market day or doom crowd, the tenor said, Jody Fuba Brain Abba, O Mebeton. Yamin Shro Bianco Biaho, maybe entering Koemo Bibia 91.9 Chikamania. Famous one, and he boma foreign news no. Na fe layers, and I fe Eldani say O2, and so abane Vietnam come out shine the Facebook. Our 91.9 Dentraman on Facebook. Our benye oh. Na me pacho and boys and yabre boys at the Diaku Bites and Ekosie a wagon. Ama bia timi akwaso ti ankonam benso company limited and a day dia computers ediaba a boys etwetwa bi e ma dia chense omanumu tosmo mutimi tibidi dia chense ahodin etimi ba e ma omutimi di adwuma e dia computers natural herbal bitters a dia chense onum ebeti aboa ma bia tia koe enso etimi di ama na ayadia dia tia ene se dunkwa bamboo bar ayadia omo ebi ho anse omo ton bia no so enya sem ketwa kra sanso enen poperi dwomatua obetia friend 0244 6064 95 0244 6064 95 na fe woni omo enso atimi adin ko dia kubitas no onya bia pabi sanso na cement vital herbal mixture enen the capsules no cement vital herbal mixture na capsules wey aya dra onoma we brama bamani jira so say poti ema we no amachi nu ema oba dia say nyafe no benya no bia we no obasore no na de chance we already already made nyafe no a de ye no ho de chance man factor promise we brema na oboba ebobo ye pa on the picture bro of the picture bro and after bounce on the picture bro and after abusumen so eso a nyafe ena bia okwati ya bia e wa chire dabi wunti ya bia and abusumen so esisi so yes we abusumi na about 14th na February month akoba bia 22nd bia esa ha twene anti-pestiment for promise and the capsules and the friend gan no ejan ejina so ye pa na dwom no ayadia obenya bi enso atia tu ewo 0244718557 0244718557 na febi atia kwe enso atimi edi amount sa say yi boutique ho and ye ntode nyina ahon na ye ntare ho pa yi boutique ntade and say me money ma else ne de ho and ye papa ni nyina enso ho yi boutique ma watches ma sneakers ma belts and afa bags sound so and about perfumes ni nyina obeti amobia ni nyina ya brochi de and na ode abana so na Tuesday wo be krodie ma na pe ahofo ma kama yi boutique na akọ no akọfa ho na White Johnson opposite VIP station and also no third floor our Sabronsa and Mono so and our share 055 00 44634 055 44634 na fe one omo enso etimi edin komo yakọ mum Fanta and D pub at a party after 6 match. I say this 6 match in the we can do anybody and after pepe. Now the attendance party after 6 match on DJ Wastike bejinam our FOM-10TH pub anche say omo boss we no kofo Peter chire DJ Max and a friend encyclopedia chire am 14th of March wo baby ani ha oferu krom FOM-10TH pub men Mr. Kra kwaji wani ma bia no eno so entimi nkoso yankomre na afie trust ma tiefo nyina famous and the Champions League night.
Yes, and age and
the matches were Nibra Hopa.
Yes.
My mama to phone na yako.
Okay.
And now for the ma welcome. Momu yako hona mi free bay. Ayako krakan. This is a muno yakopena crabbe when krum asanti mem. Ti umotu. E kwanso jojo drivers no munya abotere, munya abotere me bia nso ntimi nya kama. Munya abotere.
Here the because when it has obiedi ka akọ.
Yeah.
To so the agro we so atfo no. I hweye ne wum. Odo nyankopon boye nyina ho ban de. But always bia no ahweye no eno ye number 1 a year say eda wutrim. Because so boa de oboa ne ho.
Ehia pa. Yanche time na 15. Say 15 beso.
Oh, very cool.
And 15. Over 15 almost for 15. Ana
yaba.
Ana for 20 ana for 10.
Bia.
Okay. It was me free ye na ba me ni abre pa.
Any bring your ho because say na ma share na unta de tun. Ese ni bere no. Bia be ka.
Mantie ko. Ti enhwe hu ye. Mantie ko pa. Pay for the to na mantie.
It unya da sorry bia na de asada mo.
Yeah. Yemo ye branso ye.
Yes.
Ni enfe na ase manya me abre ni abre nyina so. The mo anu menye.
Yes.
The mo anu menye. Yeah, ni panso fa bone nche.
No cre.
What about the chan fa nche?
Yes. Because nkofo di bone a e chen nkofo de kraba ni nyina chom de ache. Enti no small one bi no me srew. E ya bomo ya na fa che na ntumi ya mo because onya de bone cha.
Ade we was on fa bone nche. Also yan boni on fanche wan.
O si enya wore. O de bi se nya bobone ne de un se.
Enipa de anfo
so wo ho a emfiri obi a na baba still. So de chena utumi movie on.
Asa onya boni da.
David.
Yemkoyi.
Eyi na wa yin so em fe pa. Ata eyi no. Eti na wa akoya.
Una otu aka.
Enya me mti aka de be me fe.
Yemkoyi.
And
Yanko Street. Many abre Yanko Street.
And you okay, well, you will be Pia Quapana, Yan Church Bibia, and from Denchama Radio 91.9 Rason. Some your concro phone close on the Adian Amanen Samoa, Yan Sakan some to me at the Paranim Sender, UEFA Champions League games in play, and also a passing to Sao now some audio 2 screens, no some Adia Mame Kama, a pram and you may. Yeah, no num abo aponsima aduana enum games from Barcelona. Say to na because ya ka ya fadi wuram nanka ade ntumi nya yi nanka bibia nso ntumi kama but all the same yanko na yamfa nsam no som enfam pra enti anyume 5:45 first game to dwa no Garata Sarai and then anya sam ketua kram obetra Rams Park wo Istanbul ma to mo sa dia from Liverpool na game no and also amode asese so afre ma Renfi say New Balance Stadium ye benya team a ye fa no Atalanta Bergamasca Calcio amonso ebetena fie no ne Bayamunchi game no and also etumi atotwa no eyanwume na nwotwe na sa game no and also etodwa afre ye benya Atletico Club de Madrid omobetena Riyadh Metropolitano no mato omonsam e dia fra Tottenham Hotspur na game no so omodia poni no enso eyanwume na nwotwe na sa game no and also etumi apaso ma Renfi se Newcastle United and enya de ketua ewo St Mary's Stadium omo any team a je fere Barca game no and also todwa gidigidi pa enya asem kuma ya bopo ni nyina no a je dem ema ya tie fo ne kodise na din koma le pre ni nyina emrepamu no ye betumi so piapia so nkaka krasa edem ama bibia na bibia enso etumi akọ kama because enne wonim say Champions League nya du ana say boys anya pre because ekwa bia me faso bia ompesa mo fasika no omo so epesa mo faso a no omo so etumi afasika na so etumi aboa dikama me Barca na ye di Barca ehon enkomo because ene Barca dikan eye training crown enya de ketwa na Barca players weje ball na wa control ye benya Dani Olmo o control ball no pia na de ma Lami Yamal na fa so ba 3-4 na san omu pia so na enya de ketwa kwa Barca for no any break me ampa wo pese omo eko England omo ko aduma na simple sani abia kampunu emeno so a omo so betumi afa aduma na simple etume de ama obi biantie na Barca yes players no and that screens no so mte ma remfi so some over room our Facebook no so and I Denchaman Radio on Facebook na say also what my by shine the Barca training na and also etumi course on tina so that screens no so na say omu pia shooting no omu eye bine na some goalkeepers na wo chire omu because o share shot e ba o goalkeeper na so don go kan ebia betwe runet ni mu na say na any play so etumi ampanti Barca training so and good screens no so a also otumi ahye kama pa no etina so ma me bro mo touch it down ewo England krom honom na yanse Barca na say bibia koso kama kra na say after the game na say before the game so coach said can team come be play it when a Liverpool into me pass one chakra na matime the hon some be play so etumi dia pa na ha say data flicker team come about game wa and also etumi about say Newcastle United in the game no a be a tough game because we are very intense and pressing man to man now send your mabeko kama at so very sharp. It's a Barca game on fun easy game a bit tough game but omo for my dear say be kama at the amomeno a Hansi data flicking somewhere or also at the kotuja I don't know.
Tomorrow we will find here in the stadium, or I think a fantastic atmosphere. They will support her team, and Newcastle play, a very intense game. So they will press us man to man. They when they get the ball, they transition or they do very fast, very quick because they have fast players also in the offense. So we have to defend very well, very good, and proud and brave in this game. This is so important because we have 2 games. And of course, at the end, every game counts. We know from the 2 matches against Atletico how important also is the first match. So it's like that, and we have to take care about this, and we will do that.
Eno Hansi data flicking somewhere or some ediko 2 channel when him some Hansi flick about Barca 1.5 year near no I didn't come with fan was sense about Barca every single minute every single seconds a day and of a month you know I enjoy that's all feel or enjoy life our Barca e bo ko mo wase bibia e ko kama e de man nti Barca e club bia nani eje ho papa.
And what I can say is everything here in Barcelona, in Barca, is great because I'm here 1.5 years and I enjoying every single day working with these fantastic teams, with these fantastic players, with this stuff around.
Eno Hansi data flicking somewhere on some ediko 2 channel was it the bianco for so no mu elbow makuti ase Barca team no na so mu ko sidi be brain and what team no was it do mu ko sidi Barca was this season in Spanish La Liga shakrana teams over course the pan omo so be trepe enti we nya de fufu bia na fe so no omo sa so esent omo consider na anim ho so no omo ya clinical omo ya sapa goals no more eba osisa usi awosha goals omo ma se goals pa no ontumi nka enyi Barca ebo ko emfa film to sem se o kire omo consider anim ho so omo ya clinical.
Also, when we in La Liga, we speak about wow, they score, they receive too many goals, but at the end we are the third. I think it's third at the moment with receiving goals. Okay, but and also how many goals we score, the most goals. Of course, I said also before, it's not about the last line, it's not about the defense line, it's about the whole team, and we are not able to include everyone. It's difficult to defend. This is what I said before. Sorry about that. I need a little bit more time.
Enti eno Hansi data flicking somewhere ono some ediko 2 I don't know na oje dia mametimu a ye kan some Liverpool na ye ndi omo so nkomo kakra because amasa omo so e big game a omo so ekopom omo ne Galatasaray and ekopom na time omo body train no and I said play no and that screen no so omo to spa will play nimu na sanije wo team nimu oh Gavin Braton afa Jeremy Doku oh omo to sport omo jo mani bibia kwaso kama na sa team nimu de papa and omo san omo be call Rams Park Istanbul na omo so akọ surprise e de team a ya fa na Galatasaray en asem kuma kran ko dwane feed nkakra time one na omo play nimu na omo to sport no.
Give him.
My colleague in the country.
It's to him, bro. Don't look at me.
What
do you want? You want this one?
Bro, you are so lucky that you picked up this one.
This one? Say it.
Bing bong. Bong bong. Bing bong.
Enti sawoti pop na Jeremy Frimpong no na also di Agro play ni mo to spa na me de ho nsam kakra so e dia ma no mo ko see ye ma me tam mo touch down Istanbul no yes Mohamed Salah de dia ni mo sa hene na ono so etumi e kona fu ada place no obo so eto so sa na se ne omo sham ama bibia so tumi kama etim omo no mo head coach ya fra no ana slot akodi nkomo e dia fa game a so person ho also one thing is a Galatasaray team no emu ho because we fear September mu ho ko game e ma team a ye can say Galatasaray e di ka so 1-0 abra man to me ante ete o Rams Park no medical ko hoda e ma sa feeling dede na wo ho ni nyina o medical ko te enti enna no sa place enya experience ndata enti enya no enya de fofo bia emfa ma ni players no crack.
One team which you would prefer to play in the last 16 because they're all very good teams, including Galatasaray. We've already lost against them, so that tells you how difficult of a game it is for us. The good thing now is that we play 2 games where in the group stage you only play away against Galatasaray. Now we also have a chance to play in front of our own fans, which will be impressive for Galatasaray. So. These fans over here are very impressive. We've noticed that when we played here. Now, the good thing is we've experienced already once now. That's maybe a positive thing, where the Galatasaray players are experiencing this every home game. But for us, it was new when you have the ball, that the whistling, if that's the right word, is so loud that that was new for me. And even for all of my experienced players. So the good thing is that we've already experienced it, but we not only play against the fan, we also play against 11 very good players that are a very strong team managed by a very good manager.
Enti eno ana slots no se uko Rams Park Istanbul dia so loud and they no some ho papa but still mo so betima koye niam na some etumi abom oye pe ni player fan McAllister enso ko di nkomo e fa Mohamed Salah ho so is an players no responsibility sir on be bo Mohamed Salah ama ne performance no some etumi ko kama na goals mo no ono so etumi asana etumi abo tim ni nyina mo mafi adumu akwadumu.
A challenging season for all of us, so it's up to us to find the right things for him. So it's definitely our responsibility to get the best out of him. We've done it last season. We see this season we struggle a little bit more. But I think he said it a couple of times. He's still learning how to play with the new players. We are all adapting to each other, and that's the situation we are in. So we are dealing with that, and he knows very well what he has to do to improve his numbers. He's a fantastic player. I don't need to say it, and I'm pretty sure that he's gonna keep showing what he can do.
Enti Alex McAllister player Liverpool somewhere ono so any kwatu dwara me de ho nsam enso etumedia ma ono yem frɛ no so wonim say Barca no mu bo game tie mu a ye kan say Newcastle United na no na Eddie Howe ono so head coach Newcastle United wakodi nkomo afa game no mu bo tie Barca o say Champions League round of 16 a important game mom so mo start good the ono so etumi bua mo ma bibia ko kama mom.
Yeah, a good start I think is really important.
but as you saw against Manchester City at the weekend, it's not the be all and end all. Of course, you want to set the authority in the game. You want to show your opponent that you mean business, but we have to carry that through for the whole game. We have to be there at the end just as much as we are at the beginning. So I think we've had some great recent experiences to help us for the two-legged game. I think all our Champions League games have been a great dress rehearsal for this moment. I think that's how we have to look at it. Now is the moment where we need to be at our very best.
Enti eno Eddie Howe ebiom osan so etoase ko bisa ne se openi since ya Barca team no wanya nto boase ahwe omo ose one thing say Barca team no omo similarities compared to Manchester City. It was Manchester City and Barca team no omo similarities. Enti sometimes approach omo the face team a ya kind of some Manchester City no so approach na and omo the face Barca.
They've got a lot of similarities with Manchester City. As we found in the first game, that was one of the difficulties. Their midfield three were technically very good. They've got really good movements and rotations in their team, so stabilising off the ball, making sure we engage our press at the right times, and then making sure we keep the ball when we get it. These are all big things. We need to be a goal threat, and we need our attacking players to fire.
Okay, nti Eddie Howe no afem what you asan so ema me ego 2 door na jenje ne ho nkomo kakra onom Tottenham Hotspur head coach na onim se ado so pokem Riyadh Metropolitano tie team wa ye kano se Atletico Madrid na enom na ego ti da kodi nkomo se one thing say old habit no better kakra asana etumi afri Tottenham Hotspur mu na fa new habit adaptation enso etumi akokama Eddie amani players into see any game no there
put effort that usually you are not able to do. So when I'm speaking about changes, when I'm speaking about both, I'm speaking about that because it's not easy to change the things you are doing for a month or for a year. So something is moving, not something I think quite not just something. So let's see tomorrow.
Enti and also ego 2 door I don't know na owie ya pe e ku bisa ne se na Richarlison game no bebo bia na obe start was say anen obebo bi na reporter ne ku bisa ne say okay obebo bia position ben na Richarlison ebebo and was say send your cast obebo bi na ne kwa enough na Pedro Porro ejina nche o say yanka nche bibia so obe start as center back no anu ya Pedro Porro and now Ego 2 door at the Man Central 4.
Is he ready to start tomorrow?
Yeah, he will start tomorrow.
In which position?
I already said enough.
Enti eno Pedro Porro anu ya odon some Edman Central for no mame Bayamunchin onim say no mo so ekọ Bergamo na omoni Atalanta Bergamasca catch game no edon some etimi aba so na mame tama omo free play ni mo no Bayern for na Vincent Company journey boy no it shine and opona touch on the players and omo so ekọ some Atalanta Bergamasca catch na omo betumi asesa niam e New Balance Stadium let be pian so come on Eddie Amomo na Morgan Gibbs White ne ko bisa ne say Ronaldo ne Messi on chusu ba kom o say one thing say simple cra ono efiti ne nkura brem na support Man U into ono no o say Messi Ronaldo ne good o say Ronaldo the greatest of all time o say one thing say sad debate we always bia no we obetu si bia no o say wo emotions ka ho o favorite say bia o support team no and as o support e na be gina so e mo dey choose say bia Messi e goal e bia Ronaldo e goal so na nkura brem nyina o nyina Man U and all support into Ronaldo and the goods. Morgan Gibbs White.
The GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. What he's done for the game is obviously incredible. I'd possibly say he's the best player to ever grace football.
You're going with the best. I know there's so much debate always between him and Messi, isn't it? Yeah,
you can debate on both, but I think it's always personal preference when it comes to those two. And supporting United growing up as a kid, obviously I prefer Ronaldo.
Okay, and also I don't know back to Liverpool. Now menko adwuma crowd some enfam Now one thing say yakobisa Florian Richard Vitt and our first Jeremy Frimpong say oh sa two players no musia kan edema Bayer Leverkusen. Now amote say team we can say Liverpool no. How was the feeling? Also one thing say Jeremy Richard Vitt on a shot so one thing say no or Liverpool no few weeks and some days and also tell son also Jeremy Frimpong and also any very good initiative papa after almost sorry dressing room sa two players so no bon come because him sa two players way one or 2 weeks later or make was kan Liverpool.
I have to say something about that because it started already during the season. We were still in Leverkusen, and from the day I had the interest of Liverpool, I find out that they're also interested in Jeremy. So when we were sitting next to each other in the changing room. So every day we came, we spoke to each other, and
so you're in private little chats.
Yes, of course.
I think it's really nice because I don't think this happens often.
Yeah.
I don't think so, and
especially this club.
You see, and especially like we were both still new. In Germany, he lived close to me as well, So I would when I first came, I'm chilling with him. Obviously, when I heard Flo had interest as well, it was like top.
Enti eron so den komo twetwe a course between Jeremy Frimpong and first so Florian Richard Vitt and come a course so na be won sab kakra and so etumi dem onim say na Barca game mo pono e dey tie Newcastle United no players Barca e dey travel ye ekọ akosha sem eniema bako kama e di amomo no yenya Joan Garcia goalkeeper for Richard 16 and afem ye coach and we anim goalkeeper sa Barca e dey ko yenya Joao Cancelo Ronald Araujo afem so Paul Kubasi Gerard Martin, Eric Garcia, Cortez, and after Xavi MS Pat. When any defenders are Barca at the air midfielders no Gavi, after so Pedri and Femi Lopez, Mark Casado, or Dani Olmo, Mark Bena, and after Tommy. When any midfielders are Barca at the core, and after some strikers in Ferran Torres, after Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Marcus Rashford, and after Ronnie Bargi. When any players are Barca and so Eric Kokoshasanema, Ebeko Kama, Eddie Amama Bra, almost airport at Newcastle United, and team and also any Samoa. If you also Eddie Abana, but I want some cry at Mount Mame Kani Chukwemeka, former Chelsea, a player. Na Sisia Diapa on himself. Opinino. No, it's like for English national team no. Among crab bremu nyina wa bossa. Since onye no still the senior level call up na your thing. Amano this is the pa. Yes, opinion switch naturalization. Also naturalize Austria. When them say Black Stars your friendly game you be boy Austria. Yes, Kani Chukwemeka and some ebetumi asia can for Austria against Ghana. No, any letters and also Fiho and the airport. But let us help her. Yes, a Christian Romero player at the Tottenham Hotspur. This year, no, Obefi Tottenham Hotspur. And so to me, this coming summer, anti Christian Romero, best defender, or also every Tottenham Hotspur, a Bobo Kudimu at your core, and Tianson and Samoa, if you want some at the airport, now pass a presidency elections, no Gusua Koswa, and go for Gusua campaign, where too many winners work for money way, now oh, Masan Asan to Kwanesa, since you had the upper Victor Fort, now Victor Fort say. Sisiano always be a Joan Laporta Soria. Was a Barca economy wa fixe Barca economy wa fixe. Was a be a wa fixe Barca economy no. Still adding. Se Barca ebe register player. Always be a transfer ye bien eclusia. Ube se Barca that minute be and sana Barca aye bazaar walas kemesis be now already a register player. Or say obi a was saying what the can fix economy no. How come say when you na eti into economy bien ho a open your friend Joan Laporta and so affix it and on in some Victor Font and so na to twa na Ronaldinho akokasa what is this here no say ebia teams be ebo game or no o should nya sa time no so be 90 minutes or so that be because ono na breso bo ma be bo no ɛnyɛ no bi ɛna sisia no embrante ne bɔ just simple pass bi a obɛn sɛ player ankɛsɛm ɔno nso edman nua no obɛn sɛ ɔpass na akɔkyɛ wɔse saa nneɛma nyina ɔno wɔhwɛ a asa na koma kora tia ne saa enti wɔse 90 minutes party onya time na ɔno nso ntumi ɛhwɛ bi ba one thing is a highlight di ɔbɛhwɛ because her highlight ne yɛ edit ne yɛ bi afrim sebi nyamra asɛm ne nneɛma bi a players bi yie no ɛnyɛ no ɔma yie afirimu ɔmo de papa no nko aba nti ɔse highlight nko a ɛna ɔno nso ɔhwɛ enti ɛno nso ɛne nsɛm a ɛfi wɔn nso ɛde ɛpa na hansi data fi akɔkasa biom ɔse nsɛm a ɛyɛ Xavi ɛka ɛde afa Joan Laporta ho no nyinaa ɔno onim emu no korɛ enti no korɛ ne deɛ onim ɛna ɛka sɛ ɔnka no korɛ ne fa nkyɛn enti no korɛ bɛ ne wom ɔse sɛ ɔne ne yere edi nkɔmɔ a ɛyɛ private enti nkɔmɔ a deɛ ɛkɔ so nyinaa ɛyɛ private papa na anasɛ no korɛ ɔno onim no ɛyɛ private a ɛwɔ ne tirim Hansi data flick.
You know, we are colleagues, okay, and I have a good relationship. Relationship means I was in contact with him when I was a national coach, and also you know that I was also visiting him when I take over Barcelona this game, and I was there in his home, and it was nice. But at the end, you know, this is private. When I say something to my wife, it's private. When I say something to another coach, it's private. It has nothing to do for, you know. I will not say in any way this to you or to someone outside. So this is for me private and nothing else. So I will not comment this because I know everything. I know the truth, and this is what I want to say.
Entiano Hansi data flicking somewhere or also adequate to ja Mayanko El Salvador Nema Timwa na El Salvador or first division Tibakuum na Satimono they say I rehosam and atuomo because yes 1 month near you two players in a car na adente yes team owners they say players in Ambosa Kula. Yes, players in your bossa cola and sana or market to your bar because all your player not unyam bossa cola na that screws no sign me that say. And you know, yes, players in na sacola upo so bossa cola one bossa cola na timwa you cannot say he coos no untumi nsia ka wom opɛ ne ma it 1 month ni yesi players no obia ni ho a ne salary kra ne nsa tumi aka players ni mu ya kum omo se sakola pan so de omo mbo enya fair into omo sen omo complain dia ma efe no se sa team wey enia ma sei e na omo de ye enya de papa intim penifo hwe na omo so enka bi emfa ema ye eno enso ne nsam efu ye yenko Honduran na Honduran so yase na mo bo one game bi eno omo division 2 game ba kon na omo ebo na yesi player ba ko a price serious pa ankesem omo transfer no e de call hospital na yesi game omo bo no ambulance no medical team into obi private car and a dust screens no so na omo de fa no it na say nka nyo bi na ohun say na order private car ba pet no so dia
we dey normal
anka player nke wu na no
normal
omo say medical team kura ni ho first aiders ni ho
say Honduras there no it say you oba here
it ye gina we so na check out so for kan saka no elfa so
Honduras there
omo say anka private car na ma akọ ya han ko beda ho awu
Honduras there no man bia
no first aider bia obi ni ho yes no so I don't know
wonti eno famous and oten nkan article for enso game omne Tottenham Hotspur betia ball na owura France Diego Pablo Simoni edene Monday squad no enso atimiri aba na ohwe abrante one muso ediaba owura France Jimenez edin wom and afro Benyam Johnny afe abrante kokensu diaba Antoine Griezmann Barrios Solot Alex Baina obenya Almoda Yan Oblak Marcos Llorente Longram also diwa and afe Molina wenya Hanko afe abrante Mark Pubel Julian Alvarez also diwa Ademola Lukman and afe Nico abrante Lilnomant and afe Esquivel omunyina ediwa ma umetiasi akanibi and so ediama bo ku France no Atletico Madrid na nyimrei and again so betia baso na diametini say tonight the tensa Oko Stadium ya France no Metropolitana Jevon and say dia spectators no woman so ebe mosaic na mosaic omo ne pa no enya sem ketwa kra omo say 67,000 ayo red and white no and for blue cast ni nyina de tie ene say omo ebetia ka bom no mu de agu aya chesa pitch no so wo hwe aya ne e kare say no aya stance wo ni nyina ometimi de agu say no be supporter bia enso betia fa bi na fe de tie ene say ade nei wo mo so ade asia kan aya dede ade tie aya oman anase team of Tottenham and ade fiatico for no efru asere ba Mauricio Pochettino ya sechna abawo stadium ho wo be hwe Atletico Madrid and I feel Tottenham game ni bi and ye ne and I game ni bas USA coach no wo be guest and so the amount game and also be bas no yes so be Johnny Cardoso United States of America ni enti osa major no etiwere ma biatimi kokama and so edema sa game nyame atuma and also be bas no and no kakra nei efri o day by the latest no and so MT for nyina ma me fan to dem say ade okọ ensemfu from na nyimre games baso tendendia and no enya asem ketwa Nemom Unimisa Nadia Benjamin Sesko ya name no as PFA Premier League Fans Player of the Month for February. Make I want some child say there officially the Jumano and so at me at the Anasa Award no at me at the Benjamin Sesko waje ayesini naso and AJ Fordeba Yanya Hesilingat and of Memphis Depay Omari 90 Corinthians na omuye former teammate Manchester United say Omari 90 na Abrante Hesilingat wasn't a brand Memphis Depay ebetia boano amana settle kama e o my friends of Brazil no e de for brand na so and so dey by the latest nyina e ma etie for anyway yanko Real Madrid na mnya djuma pre e Madrid si ya press conference abaso e de ma coach Alfonso Abaroa one a brand Federico Valverde o Monaco e ye nia ye kan so no so e press conference no ahead of a China game abaso e de tie Man City na coach na kan SMP my main front to say one was a very exciting match and a basso no and your coach Abaroa na o say fans nyina beba stadium no obia be feel match no na omu look forward say omenya game de atia no say no enso betia kama supporters no obia ni age ho eno yensam ba ko a ori tudwa no wie ena Federico Valverde enso nyere tudwa ene say echena Madrid team no o me give them all dia waso ye enso de ma team ni nyina no o me ye e dia wa team no se ne be ya o metia team kunim na bibia koye edi ama Real Madrid o team no ane Federico Valverde ana de sansa no etudwa na anibra wa Tramani nie na Tramani se chena o ma you ready for Man City Orient Tramanye was a chena nyame antuma o ma you ready for Man City o mo Man City for no enso ebetimi dia gengam pa enti bring on Man City they are ready for Man City no ensema Orient Tramanye enso eri tudwa na wi ye tasini enso ma tie for ene Madrid no mame front to yourself omo enso training etimi ba so and here Real Madrid for no omo yo training na Los Blancos for no mame front to yourself as now okomo stadium ya fene Santiago Bernabeu ha de tiana se take it in inside ade nwanwa ene sen kamre bi atwam best a year ago 2 years ago 3 years ago and stadium na yama asat now na mo chana game ne baso yes a large number of tickets and they are available our Madrid official website or and de tiana se enye Israel enti we na on Israel we no de tiana se I was saying kasamre ka take it asa na so take it bebre enso e wodwama so no e je frore bam ya dini nyina enso e ma bia no enso etia koso na Abaloa was changes ebetia ba enam injuries nti changes bebre enso ebetia ba academy for no bebre enso tia be shem eni afaro Abaloa woni na osebe tough game nemo expect say umbenya fantastic game na France no enso etimi ahwe na ometimi abobo ye pa china omuye very motivated for china game no enso betiamas no eno enso wura no enso eri tudwa na we adi hunse wina emetie for mama diriwo ko wose na wire operation awie Guardiola goes etimi akwa no operation no wire wie e ma say Guardiola goes American asem no enso etia no operation no etimi awie a yade ni nyina enso emete won say de Guardiola goes ma me fan tudwa say after set operation no watimi aye ni anaso aye no operation no am operation no aye successful am Madrid for any statement enso etia babonten say abante na fan say Guardiola goes no say de ono aye no operation awie entie say we be respond to treatment. I'm a beer so yes, Madrid for yes, player. I want to name such now. Go back to Abomono, a Vinicius Junior or no, and we hear a new year pa. Say Vinicius Junior, everything step up. No Abomo, my beer tiako, Matimino. Now I bring to Alan Halan, and so I have fully training and why am full training. Now Demete and it's a Halan, and so you're fit. Halan, ever started na at the Man City team now, and the channel Halan, and so betia started Yanko Spotify Cam New, Barca for Stadium Mano, Mamma found to yourself, they said officially, yes, Yanya Jatum, and the idea, and pay for best Patiano, only satisfied. I want to not answer to me, so I was Stadium and pay for your satisfied. I was Spotify Cam New. Inspection and no timbers no and pay for nya jatum say omo satisfy ho and AJ for the bar ye let us no enso metie for ina maybe enso atia koso and AJ to dwan no na yeguso erika ka ba le small bar say otumu ina enso atia ba enche ye ni omo enso ebetia din kuma bia no atia ko na akona we ye fe na Victory Okore na Victory Okore ni we akro 16 years or left back na ye say Barca pay Atletico pe, Banmunchi pe, Inter Milan, Juventus pe. Nemo we say Real Madrid and a South Korea way. France and no Victory Okore within the nouns or Nigeria ni. Yes, no one day pa. We nimbo nebo na yes nebo no. It say Roberto Carlos and ya Alfonso Davies. Hey. Roberto Carlos and Alfonso Davies come up home internet teams Lina and so monitor by the amount so chat Madrid for the chance Militao Alaba Alvaro Carreras Jude Bellingham Dennis Bios Kylian Mbappe Rodrigo Goes winning players a China omuntimo game no and one match training ti Madrid training no omo shasha white na omo da so a omo vari beba so no na omo anye training no enti asampa na to eya Madrid team no na PG for no so ba omo ba na Bradley Bakola ni was we are hungry for victories. We don't fear Chelsea. Bakola dia o ba simple. We are hungry for victories. We don't fear Chelsea. And Luis Enrique what no so ni was yenim se Chelsea for no omo ehye ewo eye FIFA Club World Cup omo share pose enso bua kasa bo wase Chelsea for no buomo nemo omo sua no ma bebre ntia kina ye be hu new PSG against Chelsea and no Ensma Enrique and some area to Jamaica Liam Rosinia and so kasa obekasa dia for Estival ho layers one wo prana William Estival konfozo mu hu no and then papa ne den samba to Jafa no ho ti William Estival wa bra show ne course no dia chance nsema coach no ebeka fa ne hu nyina mde nyina and so ebetia ba ma bia timi akoso we kakra bi na famous approachre be yam coin no network ni ho timi some kwa you
as a more interest or a match no
mo match dey here
any Paris PSG no
money PSG no yeah interest I say a match a Champions League match 19 dey obia wo interest wo na me dey me interest me wo wom and say due wo mo bia on
the abia
bobo me nya bia bobo so obinya ni dey me interest no
okay
me interest
some pay ni na say Chelsea be free
me dey me interest due obinya ni dey
see Yeshanda onye new Yesham Club World Cup
ti one bebo number 2 ho no
oh number 2 no say options be Regimes or Malo Gusto ho
there be Regimes the omotu na we mu team na che
matches be on man matches are right but nipa no ball no so I dey no near the nako no wakwati
ti chena due na ebo
ampa ho so baba to race due baba to race ndi gomna maza what the fan man so e jina be bia be bia see you bet me match a PSV put for boot yeah come on enye so mo ye they have a very strong side but Obramo say bia you bet me match the Club World Cup no show ye boom from it was not even close into master china be sure mo
and a year 24 Chelsea boy am no come Arsenal no ni madueke ti ko Arsenal training ho
ono Chelsea boy
celebrate man
ono be fame
odin birthday
obe fame keke
no ni madueke and odin be oni ti odin birthday Arsenal for no dia man Arsenal yanko and me mamo time no ye 56
yeah
the 10 the ya nisa ti acha 24 na mo wi
na te se be fi
na e be fi
ati ma share course boy ba kefren course so tie show pa
ti wa fai wudi kusi so 4 plus 6
na very mathematics
ti 206 ma jam my video
no do video
206 so Matthew
ati am je course name am share porters omo enjoy show no baby omo bia stories ne do so but time now dey am nye no ngakran na yin nkomo kobana the issue of Barcelona was slogan bi omaka say Masque el Club. It is one slogan accustomed to Football Club Barcelona see emphasize ade ne ho mu pa now the translation of Masque el Club no the English side say Football Club Barcelona no it is more than a club. Nipa Okdin Kang this slogan buy no. Any the significance of that slogan and the Abeye Football Club Barcelona no. The significance of that slogan no nyoma mensa. And that slogan promoted the Catalan identity. Yet they promoted say club no it is being owned by the supporters and it's also the promoted the dedication to the social cause. Now, Barcelona how a club in the city and appeal to supporters. You want to say Barca de a club a odo Barca de ye hwa ye legend Barca de in Kabomo ho. Ni na Kabomo no for the Masque Club. It is a direct opposite to Football Club and as a Real Madrid. You want to say Madrid de a Humaso Club Madrid de we are Bemwako. But that issue of Masque Club, Barcelona more than a club no. It has come under intense scrutiny. Say, and one of their legends, which is Xavi Hernandez, say, there's no way somebody coach Football Club Barcelona, and I can want him. But the many can want me the fact that it is not. It is not only Xavi Hernandez. It is not only Xavi Hernandez. Commander Wakasa Sem. Pep Guardiola coach Football Club Barcelona 3 years. Also on Sionum Louis Enrique coach Football Club Barcelona on Subio. Xavi Hernandez coach Barcelona on Subio. These are people who represented the Masque Club. These are people who represented the Catalonian identity. Almost free Catalan ho, almost Catalan club no, and no more coach club no. But the question is, I didn't know coach club now. Kobana, almost person be coach view. You ask yourself, is it the same with Real Madrid now? There have been people who coach Real Madrid on Babiu because they want to quit the club again. And that begs the question: say how well and the politics Kosovo Barcelona no. Come on, say another thing. Politics Kosovo Madrid, but the Kosovo Barcelona say a more dirty as the Barcelona de no. Okay, omo elections omo baby. Any incommodity Kosovo from the time and I say a main up to see a baby to abano. The politics surrounding football clubs no a murkier and a hard you say club more proud of myself say more dear more and kabum more dear most some legends so na sanyama we Kosovo. It scrutinizes the Masque Club and its answer na Barcelona supporters at the home. Matches be brave e but it is very surprising. Football sometimes to me entiasi. Tottenham Hotspur situation no mukumu. Look, what because Tottenham Hotspur playing good players for I will strongly argue with you. Tottenham players no, and quite more fast or more government of squad no in a summer transfer window and in a general transfer window. Last season, not Tottenham anyone quay for. No money Manchester United. One am play 14th, 15th, and no money now no win the Club World Cup. Now season be weird. Tottenham already had Pedro Porro as their right back. In his absence, Omo Dean Spence, Omo Destiny Idogu, Omo Mfifno Kitty Romero, Mickey Van der Veen, and Vicario. Wow, follow Premier League from Vicario. Time of fee. The Italian Serie A Premier League when he was duped as one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. In fifth round, no more players be Bentan, Kenny, Omaka. And now this summer, Omukofa Javi Simons said if Leipzig buy. Javi Simons was a player who was being courted by Chelsea. Not Chelsea penny pa. So Javi Simons at Leipzig in Hubo. Lots of clubs don't be interested. Even Bayern Munich at a point in time interested in Javi Simons. He was a very good player. And you know, they brought in Mohamed Kudus, who had gained Premier League experience with West Ham United and Monsu Beka squad. No. Then also brought in Matthias Tel, they did not permanent for Bayern Munich. In a just general transfer window away, Komna, Omukofa, Conor Gallagher, Eddie Nifi, Atletico Madrid, Eddie Nifi, and one other player nominated come. So they've got a very good side. But the question is, I didn't think a Newman Koya and a Tottenham struggle some relegation. And that is why until sometimes football, so we treat them football one 1+1 into 2. It is sometimes for you to understand in you maybe a course of football. Tottenham, they have a very good side. But there's an opportunity for Tottenham, irrespective of the enemy course you know. Leg na and the man Kuya struggle for relegation. There's an opportunity for them so much to make amends in the Champions League. And that is why they are and name almost here Atletico Madrid. Na article team no so yedi omu nkomo bebre and how omu performance no ekosoro na aba form mo shada ntumi ya ade defend that consistency or article 14 no. So leg ne de never nkoye for Tottenham Hotspur. We understand. Chelsea we are together at a point in time you winning Champions League in 2012 no. That was one of their worst seasons. If I we need the Champions League. In the Tottenham we never ekosoro no. One so to maintain their position in the league. That's a Champions League moment me and Jekran so me could do a semi-finals and a visa come season to be salvaged. So much against Atletico Madrid a make or break for them. If the players don't want to make a point, say they are good players, this is an opportunity. Like the number form we understand. But the Champions League match against Atletico Madrid no, they should do everything possible so much me winning match also and now Liverpool call Galatasaray. But there's a history between Liverpool and Turkey. Anytime a Liverpool bako Turkey biano, any history, any nyama ato moda, omuko honmato moda, any a bomb trim. Now, then of course Liverpool supporters him Richie, Fafa Liverpool supporters in India. They have a very good history. A banner my friend Italy. Now Liverpool winning Champions League in 1985. From 1985, the next time a Liverpool winning Champions League was 2005. The number of years between side years we was 20 years. And that is why until Liverpool winning Champions League Italy taking special the time frame between time 1985 to 2005 special. The circumstances around how winning going down by 3 goals no to recover a bit to be winning and so many special. Then thirdly the opposition are nominated which is asimilar. And Liverpool Italy bia and I say my friend Turkey bia it brings good memories but the bad aspect is look Liverpool have been striking so many Galatasaray Asia Liverpool and Galatasaray Asia and Kwe Kra Asia kakrebi the American was in 2002 Kwana match na any 1-1 share again in 2006 Galatasaray is by 3 goals to 2 share in 2011 Galatasaray is by 3 goals to 0. And we share 2025. Galatasaray is by 1 goal to 0. So, in as much as say, there is a good memory for Liverpool, some more call Tekiano. Anytime Moko Teki, Moko share Galatasaray, they struggle. The last 4 meetings, only 1 draw. 3 in I need a defeat. It is a place and should any fruitful Emma Liverpool. Once in a numeration, so quote Liverpool, how Galatasaray almost form home a differ from their former way. They just ended we are almost to qualify almost shot is a 4-0 in a home match and on quite way cool it is a club at their home ground, especially in Europe there where big Ghana will be sure they stand up to the test. So who officer match way any match up me too optimistic Edma Liverpool may win the tie. Liverpool may qualify to the next round, but the particular match I was taking off. Me optimistic for Liverpool and the supporters say, "Ometimi akọ no metimi akọ kunya the 3 maximum points." I think say match we either say Galatasaray be winning and I say either say Galatasaray be a draw. Until officer, that is how I envisage between between these two giants. Omukwa share in your
okay. Mate, what do you mean so pa? Oh yeah, dear pa. Ocha kwasi Bruni.
It's from Thailand.
Masa mbacho mahu. Mahu, Mr. Opa. Kylian Mbappe the second leg no muso bebo.
Second leg no bebo.
Tizi odi derby, Mr. second leg. Eda.
Yeah, we didn't you see how one for time the best 2.
Men Fabi. 2 says na leda. Yonko.
So kasi 24. O kasi 24 na game. Ba wa
24 na ni be.
See wa obo rem the wa fe bi.
Me 24 na ni be wi. Yonko.
Gwamna.
This is all 14 no.
Mate. E tie fo ina flash 18 me chia na Ederson ne Coutinho mu. E chia mu. Gwamna Barcelona Mr. Tiefree Barcelona any Newcastle game I be Barcelona. Na as we look at the incomo.
We dey say Kenya match wrong.
Any match but Barcelona in terms of say Casa in terms of pedigree ni ade dey Newcastle member Barcelona. Yes. But the dynamics no.
Na you who the kunti match.
Yeah. Ade ba ko a match we is Mr. Tiefree has flick nkomo a wadi about Abrantia a friend Paul Kubasi. You say o share adwuma Paul Kubasi ye no team no mu a wa kire da mental fortitude ne normal or the Barcelona e kire or a pillar for him in terms of backline revolve around him. Okay, that time Carlos Puyol Barcelona the then time na ubenya player bit say ono standing a manner chiro but ubenya Piqué say one nebo obewa benya Mascherano say one nebo say obe rotate say the crap yo the standing one on mum ebe gina ahonom no ape one pair aka no ho the same thing applies to Abrantia friend Paul Kubasi 18 years of age but o an experience what gather from time onya akonya say Xavier man akonya man abebo any has flick by e normal or dey aka boy no ho a it tells you say we develop and normal or the back to bear no on ma a stability etimi more eti anytime be a omo yes selection no come here say ono standing one in terms of say a chiro no oyi number 1 say obetimi agina chiro a ono ka ho now obetimi enya oni ergasi agbo oni man ya okoi Saudi Arabia yi anaso abo that is omo guy ya okoi Saudi Martinez abo ansana otimi ene Abrantia friend Agro so etiabo and it tells you say ono no de ne quality no exceptional otimi welcome any other player bi otimi ne ebo eti kai Carlos Puyol adwuma obeye emaye eti odin go no opa kire say even adwuma oye we kire ho no etise ne Lami Yama ye nanim ho na equally because Lami Yama the goals no the ma wa anim ho a all points for the past best 3-4 matches on my bono Lami Yama was Rafinha Alma to the party no on the winning games in Ademon but obe kire ho a they send the Paul Kubasi and ye adwuma ni nyina in terms of say Oma defensive solidity in the ball linking it to the game Barcelona and Oshe clearly oh compare the two sides Newcastle no and na let's make a case for Tottenham Hotspur may who make a case for these two managers Eddie Howe and Thomas Frank at that time and they omo perform ya bedru say e go to don so so no Osha these managers are struggling and our teams are struggling in the game no Eddie Howe and e go to from Thomas Frank eba no o clearly omo a inexperience in the game managers are inexperienced in the game omo ntimi combine 2 or 3 competitions abema omo ni na mbetimi perform creditably and typical example the Howe all perform a Champions League no or struggle on the league ni ma and also normal enkoye the same thing Thomas Frank one no the omo perform Tottenham perform Europe but in terms of say on manage the 2 competitions no I told her that edema no and no etimi area ya omo etimi shown exit it experience wise no etimi meditate against such coaches no but over omo a abobra in the game omo a nim game ni man kasa no in terms of experience wise bibia be okko to a mala
who bibia of football muno o team manage say 3 competitions kra na oba onim when to use this player, when to rest this player, and all combine that pressure ni nyina no aya na etimi ekoye de mam tenye won say omu nyina mo struggle in their various leagues are more airborne, but with the game air so no ade ba ko a esese Newcastle ehwe say as the first leg in the group you know omu boy ema omu konya 2-1 ewo Tottenham for home that Barcelona ko hono ko se omo Marcus Rashford no nya 2 goals ni nyina na omo 1 but tell you that match is already bia Newcastle abo Barcelona the first 30 minutes no na se go mutimi enya goals but inexperience on the part of them and so man timi enya clinical finisher na da omo ni mo no na ma etimi eludi omo omutumi lusu sa game no and clearly experience and Rashford ne Barcelona set up on the bar to bear no and a boy omutumi ni so coming up to this game they need the number 12 man so on ma atmosphere na your hoster ma Barcelona for no in terms of say omuba bua ama na normal hoster na atmosphere no etima charging na etima disturb and in that sense no say Barcelona only Barcelona ebo now so utimi equal into yourself na say also omo mobile no omo process ball ni nyina omo betimi defeat you because the likes of sir Rafinha nom Lamine Yamal any omo Lewandowski mu no omo betimi aye anything at any time but in a sense that wo bobo no na wo di pia omo no o pressurize omo no e betimi aboa ama enoma etimi akoye ma especially how sa omo defend in terms of say set and omo bossa in terms of say omo eja omo kire ho no omo bossa high line no e babua mo etima tiesu omo chi amo etima ye no ma it is say Newcastle edebo ni pia omo na enoma etimi ko anya sa na so mo kajai possession and the Barcelona na mo kwale into that so mo defend na wa ye counter anytime one Rafinha and Lamine Yamal benya bia no normal ebetime and the midfield tassel and no any idea and also asesa omo hwe ni ye ebetime define game no because Sandro Tonali ni omo aka onfinfion against Pedri no no ye hwe kwan a omo mienu ebefa so a omo betime combat onfinfion but in terms of attack there Barcelona attack na sharp than say omo Newcastle there no but the midfielders no and say a team decide game e ma no ma ekoye lastly game Baso Galatasaray and Liverpool no on say first leg e call and say group stages in mu no omo etimi e call honom e ma omo etimi edi ngugo ba 1 goal Liverpool go di ngugo but clearly we Liverpool in the first runner and as his first year Sasha boy na no Osha Galatasaray shomo and a PSV etimi shomo but omo call I think Germany Frankfurt enya convincing with 1-0 and etimi here and on ba Lyon etimi ebe shomo 3-0 if you are omo looking any stone on 10 and it tells you say normal asase ekoye ma Liverpool na la Konate and Van Dijk no partnership no that time Konate Madrid this is inside on bako akofandi di trim no na commit a lot of blunders but afa no calm down na ekoda ye no utu say he has started playing so well and normal ekoye so this evening old guns omo bomb board the twilight of their career no Galatasaray for against Timwa ono so ewo quality na ebesia but I expect say enenu Liverpool ebetimi akọ anya we double chance for Liverpool ara 1-1 and I say ombetimi ewini amano makoyi
Matime da sipa elder ejakwa yi se bia boko
yani ede amovi no
ejakwa yi
ya mse tuntum de evede na boko sa
se ndam se ejakwa yi no
ye no so ya me hu yi Saturday me ba show na no frosters na
no aso so ntu mle na na eko some dey become massive
ne ya me da wo ho ne se me ni agye ho pa say what me realize say o kan ho be the time na content
tie na dey me ja
na ti me so show me so me ya ntem ja host na ya special recognition to Akuwa awo Jakasie na Richie there Dana say
okay come so ni eko time
so met him come time
okay
I keso ne so bright o su adwuma wa iko ya o mo so etie wo
wanyina na wanyini no su adwuma no
na say adwuma yam penfo
na mse wanyini Oye mate no wo sua adwuma.
Da ya sorry ba.
Maso ena oye ba manyini chen no.
Na e me chen mi sua adwuma.
Me bisa o ba sem bisa. Moy wanyini.
Oye kura engineer sen no.
Manyini sen kura.
Ono ne ayi.
Sarafe.
Ah, okay.
Kara mama nya ni tewu.
Wanyini no hu sua adwuma.
Yeah. One weakness FIFA for yard with FIFA Go project. Any develop football in member nations or Modiska called develop. Me say I'm doing well because enough of Champions League na Banana Africa football kakra. Ano pay ana court bi a wo Congo. Omo prosecute Jean Guy Blaise Mayolas. Ono ye Feco Foot Congolese Football Association president. Omo a sentencing to life imprisonment including the babema baako ene ne yere. Omunyina called life imprisonment and the secretary to the federation a friend Baji Mombo Watenti ono called 5 years and a treasurer Raul Kanda also called 5 years in prison for involvement in different cases of financial irregularities, bribes and other things. Let me say one weakness about FIFA a year the corruption anywhere the federation president for no almost a manager association especially so move be free so me anka say me di football development the minim say that one who FA president be ya to aba ne braso ya to aba ya handing over din okwohwe ensi da me nche da hu bi da ni nyina ntokwa ni nyina ya chi obitum ni nyina chese bibi no na I think sanka FIFA betu omoni ahwe hoye no mo ape a drastic measure betum de end say na because the history is becoming too much. Oko eya Cote d'Ivoire mra na Drogba ekopre e wo ho oko Cameroon na hwe etu oko e na ejidi say football person obetumi ayi niye edu mre bi no ne CAF president Dr. Patrice Motsepe eko ya ekosi nyantechi ekwan ofa so a ofri so as an FA president Sablata ekwan ofa so as FIFA president ofri so oko South America omo FA president then time Julio Grondona omu nyina akwan ofa so free so a it is becoming one too many. Near Nimsanke Africa, near American one, but oko a yiswa I can't say UEFA answer na Alexander Sefrin Ebebano, not the French person or UEFA president, a whole lot of corruption. And then it is that every FA president, minimum how loose the rule is. Almost no unlimited term of office. That is one. The second one is vice chairman and vice president and two swaba into we are ye be you would. In fact, it is becoming too many and my president could forward on or FIFA and also mommy FIFA could be say on some member association say government in this one interfere. That is one. But to be in what in the sick be ma on cases can they are the papa and they are the bonnet. Into FIFA a man kwina omu embisa omu efi then FIFA ka so no omu ka say government eni kwan say obisa omu bibi no obi odi ni sika be kwa kwose bibi na say obisa ho asem wi wokọ even Europe we abeka say Europe dey na da form kakra some countries be to say Germany and Italy and Netherlands and Spain ayenti omu de no omu different system omu de manage omu football ukuro no Osha a Casiopoli course for Italy. Nina associated with various forms of financial irregularities and bribery, corruption, all those things. Nina Jina FIFA mra govern the term of office for member association president and rules govern finances a member association and I say how to handle FIFA. Oko England and Tessa, Oko Germany our form, Oko Spain our form because the league is far different from FA activities in the sense that obia omo league employ chief executive officers or be ensure say ya manu some threshold you defining the protocols amano edwuma say so ye the level to which or the league race could do and no one ye hwe ni tuan ka te say ne o tabas ye no into our chief executive onu the league onu no manage bibia so the national team and everything is different. The second one, FA president no be in charge of national teams any other matters related to football no. Omo kwaji aban sika na yo. They go for sponsorship. bonuses, everything. They go for sponsorship. Though national team they are buying it there, so they go for sponsorship. So members now joining various FA or baby eko yenu din na sponsorship for the football association. And they are all accountable to themselves. But to Ghana a different. Oko Cameroon a different. Oko Italy a different. Oko can I say we mudia making a $1.3 million. $1.3 million. Any financial malfeasance or yeah, the not life imprisonment. And I think those rules are what Congo, DR Congo, modi manage. So rules can be applied to other member situations. Almost stricter rules, higher security intelligence, or multi detective fraud. And it's a bribery, corruption, no normal basa football man. I think football bet me a development growth is any other countries in grown. Now it has come to victimization. Nobody is accountable to anybody. Just last week, Ntoko South Africa executive committee meeting because Danny Jordan person another term. There's a session of members from the executive say no, what time are 65 and as a sort of victimize you or buy or suspend it or more money Danny Jordan afa. So it seems football association handling governance of football or member association become a tall order on FIFA. And I think the earlier FIFA bill look into how football is governed or member association is common means where and yet UNO, where and yet a country because will be an autonomous country and will be an independent country. This one a football game being headed by one leader, which is FIFA. No more a common way of governing football. Our country be a bar. I think it's a bad development easy. Sam to qua yenya FA president Nemra so OC na all jump peaceful their mobile because he anti-chika say Nemra and a breast phone no be shraubi not naba. When they become FA presidents or member association president, it looks as if the association belongs to them. What kind of victimization? You the back relegation, you be free the Premier League. You do a whole lot of things. And so it's a FIFA for when you also Congo I do biatuma. The earlier the better. You bring a common system of governing football in FIFA member associations. Come on, FIFA.
Okay. Hey.
No, be so pay you bit.
Watch me one. That's pa. Na we dey chia ba ko kan. Chia.
When so the wa makroma Vivian. Wa makroma obody dia auntie. Maybe they no abakrom be say what.
Yaw. Yankoi. Say Fiboko.
Yakofado.
So mama was madu. 35 na meji mafidi.
And then for the hair na we enter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Street. Area ya so mo bibi akwa efi sem bre na so. Se yetra se na yede ho nsem nyina so erebe dan wo. Na me sha serianum set na nsia na Ghana Premier League match week 25 no. And also to me e ba na wie na team of the week no. And so ababeto abontene. Na my room kakra na yemfa ho nsem emfa ba ai shan aseme ya yere free screen so. Nti hwe na ye ho djuma ma me na. Eti goalkeeper is it match week 25 and Moribo Konkai Daniel Afaju Onusuna kan Edema Karela United. After some defenders on Patrick Mensah Eyediana afi Christian Owusu Dreams FC Maxwell Ejiman Eho United player na afi Matthias Van Amegbe Onusuna kan Edema Young Apostles and afi midfielders no Samet Che Samates 96 Yebenya Setovia Agete Orosuna Academy Vision Section of Francis Ote Ajetia Orosuna Kai Ezo Edema Basek Star Strikers like Emmanuel Annonations FC Francis Odum Ho United na fame Michael Efson Orosuna Kai Edema Hearts of Lions we any players are yeso momodembo eso kan pa ompany for and so eyi omo as team of the week now. Coach no, and also a Kasim Kojildis. Also like Hoho United head coach and I'm penny for them. And so it's me, you know, we and in someone if you about Polly Hones and somebody goes to a Koswa na CID. About a friend lady don't go according to come for Polly issue or some Guswa or more investigations. Some best Sam and Yama Ebeko Kamanadi or this Anyamara Semano a penny for answer to me action.
Responsible. And lastly, Francis Yao Frimpong alias Nana Pole, who was stabbed to death at a football match. Francis Yao Frimpong, popularly known as Nana Pole, a devoted supporter of Asante Kotoko Sporting Club, was fatally stabbed during a match between Asante Kotoko and Nswachiman FC. He died following a heated altercation with an unidentified individual in the course of the game. The Sunyani CID is actively pursuing credible leads which could lead to the arrest of anyone involved in this crime. The court case unit is also actively reviewing several other cases not listed.
Ano, boss of CID, Madam, Lydia Donko, and Samoa. On so the continue so Sunyani CID no go so investigation say I want to me aboa na de odi sanyamra semono omonso ensa etumi asoni mo eno ne nsemo a efi ho ede eba honorable Eric Edem Agbana ono so kasa akra MP for Ton constituency and as a kitu waka nsem kakra e de afa sisi ade guso a ekoso no ho na nsemo a o kan nyina simple Osim anke konon kwan dia anka say government ebe investigate bia or the nkofo call work up na support se call work up dia anka be ya anko satutika no onfanye astro thefts ne sane maniama no na emwa no Kitu North MP honorable Eric Egbana nsemwa onosokotoja
personal view, and I pray I'm not misquoted. My personal view is that I have gone to do the calculations on what it will cost government to send a single supporter to the World Cup, even just for the group stages.
Okay.
I've explored that because the number of people that come to me daily that you like me want to go to the World Cup. I've gone to do my passport and what have you. I tried to do some rough calculations, and if you ask me, Eric Edem Agbana, my personal view, I do not think that government should invest in use public funds to take supporters to the World Cup. It will cost government on the average minimum $9,000. Now, per supporter, just for the group stages. This includes flight, tickets to watch the game, accommodation, and some small feeding allowance. On the average, just about 9,000. Now, let's assume that government even intends to take 2,000 supporters. We are talking of $18 million. And now with 2,000 supporters, spread it across 276 constituencies. What it means is that we are going to get less than 10. Now, if you ask me to bring even 10 people from Ketu North to go to the World Cup, and you will spend close to 20,000, you will spend close to 9 times times 10, right? So $90,000. I will tell you that please use that to construct an AstroTurf or a sports complex for me in Ketu North.
But you need supporters in the stadium.
We have a lot of Ghanaians, and a lot of people are able to travel on their own to go watch.
Other governments are doing it.
We have a lot of Ghanaians also in these countries that the World Cup will be played. I think that we should invest in. So, for example, I am planning to construct an AstroTurf for my people in Georgia. If government will give me more funds, I would want to.
MP for Ketu North, Mr. Eric Edem Agbana, and then someone also the Kotuja, no. Now, also, but in case corporate institutions say omo elboa say bia so omo the supporters call the ania on kobe paper say ne constituent no omo be yibi na omo de omo akọ eno ne nsem a ono so e de kotu dwa eno no a me de ho nsem e de eba na chew ni say Andre Morgan da you ko share go anak bread abro mo ne friend no debo okobo beautiful good ni tine de shine enya ka pa na dam work up we hu na no na Andrea you according ko say ni age pa say otumi share go na always be no as offensive midfielder no or share ni mu say more ebetumi aba.
It's always important to score goals when you're offensive as an offensive player, but sometimes you have to be patient, calm. I knew it was going to come. after when you don't know. But I was very focused on us winning games, and today having this goal, I'm very happy. I hope it's the first of many, but I wish it would have given us 3 points instead of 1.
Eno Andre Morgan da you someone so the to Jana no na how to folk a defender Ali Muhammad and some come supporters down. So munyanto was here all the results and body but be come into still omonko so no support how to folk na emre pam the come e de amomo. And no Ali Muhammad defender the heart to folk and no na GFA disciplinary committee at charge and so more find it my friend Adriana almost same Valentine Day no game against Mediama Emma referee ekwaje penalty Emma almost social media no Omoko tweet say 90+2 stoppage time drama. The referee gives Mediama a penalty, leaving fans shocked. A Valentine's Day gift for the home side. Inti sa tweet na Mediama e tweet ya omo socials no so no. Ni tent no GFA disciplinary committee say omo fine omo 10,000 Ghana cedis. A omo bra metia emfa emma empeni 4. Eno any dey free ho e dey ba charge dey bebre na afi fine bebre aba. But I'm a permanent number, and some more different ones. Now to me, so I boy, men are so in Jemu. If I'm penny for no more to me into us. So okay, me that's a no a famous and I'm what in can a fish no na emum Rush energy drink. When you been on my happy binom, stay active and energized. Never ye Juma, never be anti being queen mountain. Rush energy drink, and I feel Prince Star. Auto care engineering service and so and free with the tier and it's a way you in from Estate Junction you been petrol bay no petrol bay filling station you been ye pa na you top notch digital based auto services and your demand our vacuumizing department tires balancing digital wheel alignment tire swapping rim fixing and I feel tie see a ton nina a toby and so etimi edema mechanic department your suspension fixing brake repairs total engine overhauling new engine installation nina yawo aswe ho and afi lubricants section also oil changing gearbox flashing and electrical fault there only problem cra is answer yawo auto diagnostic team we expert electricians Almoboy Emma yitimi eye electrical fault to be anti any problem be ho washing bench or I wash electric cars into the etiana se car electronics ni na no yitimi wash na kama enso yitimi de ma 24/7 CCTV camera esi sunti ade a obi awi aka no bibia enti fabra na enho adwuma enso entimi emfama na bi enti ko 0549 926559 0549 926559 yes fabra yehwe
first of all honorable Edem Agbana ne issue no aka ne there I totally agree with him say Sasika na ye de be fa supporters Emma Omwako World Cup na within a space of let's say maybe a 1 week 2 weeks Ghana they be qualify be queen mark change be could final be until be advance about 1 month so that Ghana be could final so until we can go to final the amount of money be spent by lifting supporters and Fanku World Cup here and say you see Sasika no na ye the an infrastructure facility not to say pay any opinion no this is not the opinion from the government and government opinions and the government decisions no it is a political party and sometimes political undertones a beam and politics be remembering but pay on one case as an individual the opinion the and casas can the assertive ye the studios ye the we not say corporate organizations on one case best sponsor supporters and one case and I say I totally agree with him on that score over the years tournament ya left supporters are kwa I know some support team ni there But so we are support and as also do be na person we are. Then you should be willing to spend. So World Cup also person could be. Now quite enjoy beer. Then you should be willing to spend. But that burden should not come on the government. Na sasi kana nke betumi die si nyoma bi facility bi e be tangible betumi atana ho no da no. Na ye discuss kana kwakwa. So on the personal score I totally agree with Honorable Edem Agbana say Sansum no can, but your personal decisions and your government decisions as to whether say government no which is a political party no led no e betumi atiase na yakọ no saa de a eno no eye emre ne krabia na beche whether say maybe see and same to no.
On this corner, I am one person personally. I'm against to be a MP Biabaso and a minister Biabaso, wanya because we are the same person. Obi who MP or Tini can be a person in this guy. And I say secretary school free. Nana mo time ne MP so very time.
Oh Nancy ah.
Omo bani drum upon
Felix Kwachi Fusu can Nancy. I see ni more than 300.
The nipa a pugum a big call just got better than a con. Oh yeah, sika ben or person de a crime. Into Oba is a corrupting sika if you robber because Oban ye bejeno. What you say? She said government boni pa ba ko penhoka wa pa de East constituency ha say na ko US ni bi na e free ha ko US go and back no o flight ebe cost government $10,000
feeding
my air feeding my any bi and say government bon hoka be $15,000 do ko US e ko ba na ni $15,000 na say they call FOM stadium ho a he ni di bedru ewia. That same person obekwa ko enjoy aba oba ni aboma kase ni stadium asai ni stadium atiti ni nye baby ammo and sometimes ebinum e kase tia government na ho dian ho beka say you are at the side of the government amount of money unim say Dr. Kwame Chei e park we mra Black Star ba ni nye baby mom training Dr. Kwame Chei ya we sini na no it is less than $5 million nti say the $5 million this are supporters na kwa ba ye di benya something closer to Kumasi Sports Stadium, at least about 25,000 seater or 20,000 seater, well furnished stadium.
And that's where the problem comes. So say the government is a political party in the government. You know what I say? I can say, "Sanimo we in here." Nkofona eba ofie no so be we no. The promises I'll make it to Nkofo. Ne why na? Other otu na we. Why na I can say work up here koi. Doing 2024 campaign. Or the
Nkofo Hajide. I see a 2 man or the Nkofo.
So imagine what Catherine Nkofo say the Nkofo.
And the next supporters are there corner. Ideally, I need to support the team.
But
a political promises will be and yes, there were more than 2 million American Ghanaians
yes.
mobilize.
That is the fact.
You can mobilize them.
But political way you be satisfy political campaigns. Any you be appease say you be trouble no, and you don't call World Cup.
So you put the blame at the doorsteps of politicians. And yet, Timemuni, one day so to never know promise. The Cobasses were in this one, and on the has every right say about 20 almost 1%. As I said, they need to satisfy the grassroots.
I record them at Bana NDC MP.
Yeah, it also comes at the we say MP Sankasa, Ejumane saying.
Yeah,
they make laws. But during the campaign, not some people catch them say, "Ubeye, we, mamma." That's after the better bani we now catch them say, "Juma pants me kwa shembra."
Yes, we don't put now that I said to the doorstep of the
politicians.
No, we should either put it at the doorstep of Ghanaians.
It depends on
the threat
angle of
okay, the threat. Obika say we na wan yam yen to amount the threat that Edma MPs
it carries
yes a dangerous thing
but who can say
enjoyment one enjoys being MP no be lose one yankopon etimi ye adom ene enya MP so mu lose omu what less but they enjoy how be lose
no they are okay they let's say can how free ball so who say millionaire meye chechere kwan what's one of that one be when you quite? One barber says, I want one other press at all. It is a memetimunu. That's one, yet never do I'm customer 20 hours. You want other press and amount.
As I promise, they have a way of doing it because Get Fund, the district level is being managed by the MP. Though obey your authority not to assess it, or MP's common fund back to him. though signed by the MC.
But me need to mean yes, I do that promises now. Okay.
Obviously, yes.
Obviously,
yes. But Nianame can say, when they reach that level, being an MP, what they enjoy. They can tell you, say, Mama Obia, Waramako, you just to get the. No, I'm comparing to a semi Omoka, Chiwa Jones, Nampino, Unya Quine, Yentra budget amount. What do you make that? Once a Okwa MP, you organize excursion back where now Konunya quite job 600 ho. And what they go through in a day, and the allowances and the enjoyment they go through. Layers wo ba so wo ka say obeye FM station makoma panelist nyina wan hwa obeka say so you do something mad just to read that
we na say ya to abana ma we una aka so no America World Cup if am kwa was hey onti ase it that's why there should be a balance between the reality on the ground and politics clearly and Ghana ni bia nya anka sasika na emfanyi we but politicians no so omo mudi omochi Edem Agbana your can answer me constituent. When they be World Cup in 2022, Qatar World Cup. That was Qatar World Cup. Yenim MPP go from the Omokwe.
That was a fair politician to Edem Agbana. Almost on international check. Now Yen say yen Edem Agbana some no can. On your far from right too, but the party members were chastising.
Yeah, the party members will be.
He's not far from right.
The party members will even say 2022 what we say Equal Qatar MPPD almost constituency secretary Okoye. I didn't see a World Cup in USA. I didn't hear they on Faminko.
There was one woman no make a suggestion say that sikana yetimi baka Ghana unim say yetimi baka as high as 22 million Ghana cedis at the Independence Day one day that one day 2 million Ghana cedis na sign. And then there's one woman I can say the independence that the history is there. I didn't tell mama young commemorate Independence Day. Not that 22 million, 20 million yen trying to name on that day. And yes, you this is an independence hospital. Yes, this is an independent something. After 10 years, no, see the co-hospital health centers are at 10 years. No, you be hospital 10. Yeah, the co-education at 10 years. You be a secondary school 10, a university 10 for 10 years. So there's some people who are more general. But that is not what the politician wants to do versus what the people expect to see. Yes.
But Adam Agbana cycle did you issues. So on the Ebeya Anka Yemfa did you call last World Cup in the sense that you pay loyalty and a commitment.
Enti adio ya painful so me obey ho enti masiwi.
Sir, I started for politicians
and I'm making and painful so me. Adnoma
Minister for Sports.
Yeah, Adnoma ya so me na yanko work.
Shada
honest free.
What loyalty has
you didn't get here away from the
when you cannot cast all the to the right place. No abaya time for the many panasam the fan. What loyalty? Anna Andra G were paid to Ghana more than Steve Napier. Na Edgar Davis sent me in the position and now Blackstone to copy Fanabachi and Uye. When near ma I can't say
I blaster
under 23
Olympic Games.
Because senior players
yes, Samuel Lincoln elusu $1 million because of under 20. Omuna mokoji sa 2009 under 20 work anya ni pa ba ku
ni ekoi Africa no
Africa ka sanum ni we nyina egu ho respect ban yan from Andrea for all you know Andrea you has never played for Ghana for free that you took your mom per diem we didn't born of $5,000 $10 use lay you pay per diem for them every day
na loyalty they say Ghana papa wa bombo na ye na dem go find papa mrai
some people who lose family because of
it is coming from the politician but did you see abo say omaso again grounds na but this is a personal kwabra that time one obo owo le avia na sen that time no wo no France no coach ni hu say na hu one kura no that time no na on friend or uni free team. Yes, why now?
Go back on our permission.
Why now?
Not bread that I said to say a way. You see, I can't say, Antoine Semenyo, Man City. Uncle Nya hype, Uncle by now pong, Uncle you project Antoine Semenyo towards Africa best. Who Antoine Semenyo, who could do, at least let's move on. Let's move on because your team no ni and developing to level because so your team now break into the next nations can be a bit marginal. We are preparing one for the future. What will Andrea you offer us again?
Say per commitment and loyalty ni say ye show be enu nyama nye work up ye ni abrese ye kono ene ye de ye mo testimonial match man na loyalty na
be man
and mo mbe
as a highest goal scorer
Ghana awan ye jano kwan.
I will work up an African player.
As a you never born a day.
Oman organize your match. Oman organize your match. You organize mom.
How fi stage you know. If one man I some style be. Nicely.
Abrofono club be show loyalty be am. Uma organize you know ma.
Are you telling me say cruise castle be as and also cruise boy cruise be bonus replace be.
Tony Cruz
I mean Mufa a bin came and what again does he have to offer? Why are there? What again does he have to offer? Then I can't
another story. Of course, polo issue now. CID can say the statement from the CID a political appointment. No,
CID a political appointment. A department under IGP.
Yeah,
a purely political appointment.
Then she's really talking like a politician. We people polo issue need there.
Ghana no.
The primary suspect Ghana no we are
Ghana no. Yes, secret intelligence so because of bebo to an obeku a won nkasa na class din nkasa ye be chena.
So to apart from the working say politician bi enanka na ho kan a akasa na Ghana police omkasa ombecho be ase bi ambecho
JB Danko bi ndi na asem
Same Jemfi nasi we nasi am enche suspect
ya chi no be yan trial
o ma say ko yan obi ati e la ko tuma ase
the prime suspect will fear jurisdiction
but aka no politician say nim say we and aka ma ne nkroso bodampo but and ya can say nipa one kasa ba mo na shewonsem
of course
esese wa obo ho ban dan say wo tena ma obi ku a wo busuafo be ko na bra wo makro mpa aba
especially say scanning
just serious
the issue of justice for polemic because the social media
adai gramini
look the primary suspect ne dwane no yema na kwan man dey free and ma konkwa de one akwakubuza nwe you better there sir you be chiwe
a big person even if for opposition or a big person or opposition but he's still a big person.
How do who's it go join the say
question
that's a question who go answer question when they call kubusa that's a big question. It's a police issue there come na I didn't there
what can so announce we bu but the truth of the matter to be told
about
foolish case.
We are in a country ye chi obi e wo sin so odi bone kra ye se enko hwe na adwun bia na abodam ye de no
Jebi Dan kwade na edi how many years
o Jebi Dan kwade ko be 15 years
and I says don
o ka so o se obodam ti enfa nko ayi
o tu kwada no na tre duane a no pe ene Ghana
we who be o enjoy Ghana since boy
no see e ma sexy don no ne dia se ye ma kwan ne o kasa enkrofo ho betrum ti no oye convict a boss convict or a boss convict.
Look, Asana, you be convict obi say we di bone o to ede na chewo eno ntia politician obi di politician china you be chiwe me anu me say we be chiwan
I bet you but nipa no in the case of sexy dondon near osi kasa no let's go call the kan sani osi kasa no it's as if there was a big person or small so onkoye nti say o force no bebre ya oba mention names nkrofo ho be chrom nti ne sa ade a on kan your opinion man
why kese kula o
why fire
odi fili
o money fili o boy is first be no sit na komun kase any okoda so I don't know so boy okoda prison no say 15 years Jebi na kwasat na yehu ye na wo pole nti wo Ghana ni say de e ka no na so bi ka tro so obey we obey bibia masa pan chow na why you say me ka tro police masa ni pan obey wo sade ne be masa
never attempt to say oh die am will be no a hero no Ghana you don't die as a hero you don't even live as a hero
into me see how so for kwala no say omo go hwe bo
ni omo no support man union
look Otu Hamza Mohammed no and also of course South Africa no so kwakwa also ko bo as a striker
me pa 0200 we play okobobo
because oni bobo as a striker Hamza is striker
okobobo
hey
okobobo
and then South Africa bless me Hamza
0200300335 0200300336 me pa cha oba me fa na wabekere wadwene ewo Denchama Radio 91.9. Good afternoon. Hello.
Minia.
Bonzema video.
Minia wa mama ba minia. Mamentia minia maleku kulumia ne atabra kwa na mamentia minia group chakisium. Na otitu yanga. Tiga minia matufu otevenkadi amafungu wate ukome biame ni manfayu minia tede muguso mokano mame Libya prosecutor mame Libya no yesere no asemu amamu nkunyane no so afi because also the kind of business asemu se ye neba but as adichi anama be hinya wa adichi na you action there so no dey ondunya ho ga wenye ko so that say na me na kan maka hambe isa so dey unya na kan na ma mo so kra na o dey no contract no so no one sign the onko o dey onko chana na so onko ya beze DT and onko bobo ni
okay Mate Bonzema Fidi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon Kwabra.
Pacho odin we akase free.
Pacho FM kwan me kase free barrier.
Bra kwa mbacho na mti we.
Ewe dey na Martinez post of perform the Amadensham. Pacho come asenso no MP ni nkomo na odi for say me fa any Ghanaian nko never cost $10,000 per every Ghanaian. Pacho mi bisao na pese being the citizen in the country no. You need to say if you listen I am for kukumutin to abamo. You shouldn't enjoy anything better. So I have man because a do less a do work out so you go and make a money about a crash. I'm a cat me member of your constituency. Nothing to about if you die election and I vote against I didn't hear. Yeah, because that's a whole journey of your mom going down funny and farm. She didn't enjoy anything as a citizen. Later come out and say, or some they keep cases for the Andy Morgan they die. So you should honor him. But so now honor then let's say they are as a modern. The whole Africa player World Cup must go more than every player all Africa. But you know go say, you honor Andy Morgan they die. All the number of papa I bet you are not. It's a time after the guy you somebody you come World Cup.
Mate. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kwabra Chika.
Yes, sir.
Yo, me the taxi driver.
Boss mbacho minti you.
Yo, the bomb about me, you might be able to go on my gun and class of book, that's right. The likes of the smart or money will automatic, I bet the mother more than no. This means like a papa to a team anymore. Home matches are drop points and I can make you get average. And that's what I'm going to be a bumper. Now, you mentioned the Basuna, you know, Quano. Yesterday, I don't say when I don't know. I can do casting for the anchor, you can be answered.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kwabra.
Yes, sir, boss.
I could say Jim Cassetta.
Okay, Braco Simminti.
I'm about to make Martina over the board and some American.
You might ask.
Yeah, can you say, Niamitin, Crobia, Kumatia, Sante Kotoko? Yes, shall leave Yaya Boya. Any performance appears in the Ghana at your face next to the Yamam committed to me in the lake and we're out 6 minutes to again. Never would the say, a 13 minutes and a pocket of 6 to me.
no mutu ko anim e wa afre because say be kwa African sempre be tia to de e na leg na nyekura ene nti e na me say that you in fact 2009 woman na my trip power Ghana nti sabi that you say be nkuta plan obetunya kubi mumpo so satisfy first 11 kwa no tamba to pa kan ka na Ghana for nan kasa ne yen kai asem ye kai that you are boy papa ye were let of them so one man get the cap da mai that you are bia boy Ghana mum yan ka ni.
Good afternoon, your kwame bre so we fa kai na World Cup we dey Mr. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ba so di no bia kasa free.
Teacher la poni odin trouble ase.
Teacher no pon pa so mi ti.
I'm come on sama se na mi nuane kan na Ghana o so because we ku abomodin apa ni chewo. Because e mo den poli die pa andra me te pa mi ro hoye. Mi ro hoye papa. Mi ro hoye papa. Na silemo mati to because we ku na abomodin apa na che. I'm come on sama ko so le mi fin si. Ghana mi ke strike si ni ha o. Tukasaka so hanga sabe ndi masalo ni yenti mikazo kwa no mawango kipa mayu kwa hivi fiti kita kana sio tu mata oya dika kibu mtu wa ACM sio bela yawe ni sio ndio wewe sa Anthony Safi Anthony Sui nana kala saka ni Ghana ama yani an wotire papa na ka benyi masalo dia ko ni tu pa be number 1 ya dikile so number 1 wa wa number 14 mami kura wa Ghana idase.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Atabra kwa.
Ofuna lupe.
Afata mbacho miti yo.
Mbacho. Baka for ball. Ombo that time day.
8 o'clock.
Newcastle for baki very go. As baka for baki wubu.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ale sana commentary maso mbacho odi ni obi akasa free.
Sika Francis ni mkasa sa kike.
Mbacho maminti we.
Sika nyumbe basa belu sikrema.
Say Telewan.
And Liverpool to go out for Shenga Casala. Chica, Ghana for your Casafa, Ghana for your Casado. Manuel Ghana and Casamlin Kayan Ghana for your mom with I Ghana for your Casa too much. What have you who experience Syria on the back of Bobo? And to Ghana, to bring you from Texas.
Oh. Good afternoon.
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon, Comrade.
Yes, sir. The compassion moment here.
And every man, I'm on the phone. Ghana, a camera is there. Yes, so son, you not too much. A camera is there, you know. I am ready. That work up young what you see, and I'm here. And at the end, I would see chat. After now, the day I walk over and you found for a cabin as I said, what up, what could be and you know that the day you and I am finding for what's up on your bear, home castle. And I am finished 7 hours and in fact, Menaning Yadi the Diarada. There, supporters near your more cabin, a bear, in the non paying us to them. And for being is in a one and goes up for two. So we have what you went up. Your wine, if you make it at your Mabagana.
Good afternoon. Job.
Mama na wasene akonya de mama menti ase uti. Kwabena. Aka mbasa meka ne se mbasa bucha se. Deda you Ronaldo wana enyini.
Deda you Ronaldo.
Wana enyini.
See her performance.
Mbasa mbasa omi wana enyini.
Ronaldo na enyini.
Na kwa lada na yadi agana yadi anole ta yu ya sisa. Sha. Babra waka kona yeko no. Because I wish you play a do a pump, so work out for all the new German or quarter to a papa. So work out for the do will be an experience in here. Experience in here, send the panel in the war. Not a head for this, but even so about 45 minutes. But not only for the Ghana, a bit why that Amaya. And the thing you have for the you're just watching me. Now you carry any goalkeeper, Papa Benjamin Salia, who is number 14, man. Upon you, we are seeing a vow or Yanka Sasa. A vow or Yanka Sasa. Nagana, keep a Papa Benjamin Salia. That I was the work up with Germany and Brazil here. Who got the same one by Asabketwa?
That one.
I got that one for the Masare.
But your face.
How many mountains should one climb? How many heroes should we lose before you set them free? To the land of freedom.
Okay. That one for you, Job. I'm also saying this here, Nafe DJ, Man Balowski, and that's also the Mobibia. Paul Scholes, good afternoon to you. Chief Benjamin Awate Dio, as he say. After Brajo's prayer and former being a Quemo Braya, or Preta Chikrum, Chairman Capon Nema, Elbuabenso, and Mama Kenina, taxi driver, so town. Here see Chanel is Diako Facebook, layers by Eldabar Seo to buy, and I have famous by. What's not first summer of Fred Di Chikari Toko Benachikani. Intia Parliament Fonina. The now original BB, Mr. Rojano Kranda Koya, or Stony. Ape Caesarman Javi, Nasakawa, Ape Fabiano. Oh no, Richie. Allo. Yes, yeah.